Hello everyone and welcome to episode 75 of the WMMA 5 series here on the channel as it is UFC on ESPN Plus. Brandon Royval versus Magomed Bibulatov. We are in Moscow for this show as we going as far as for us as far as we obviously try to go to Russia at least once or twice a year just because we have so many Russian fighters, just makes sense. But as far as the ESPN Plus card being in Russia, I mean, that's probably for a time difference. It would probably be pretty interesting because that would probably be more in the afternoonish time, depending on, as far as when to have it take place. But it is an interesting idea to have it be on ESPN Plus. We have a couple of pieces of mail to talk about. One being a big fight, as far as for the pay-per-view, the next one, 266, Taboria and Holloway. We have Leron Murphy. He is out with a minor concussion against Arnold Allen, which is tough because both those guys from the UK, from England specifically, as far as for Leron Murphy's going to miss out on a pay-per-view fight for sure because they're opening up the main card. But Guan Wang wants this fight, and Guan Yang, he is coming in, I believe, as a minus either, or not a minus. He's like a plus 300 underdog, which is not too bad, honestly, for somebody that is taking a fight on a short notice like this. I mean, it's two weeks away. Yeah, so that's a hell of a step up for him. He's not ranked, as far as Guan Wang, but he's taking on Arnold Allen, who's fourth right now in the top 5 featherweight on short notice. It's a bad man. It's a bad man for sure. But, I mean, he is coming in off a win against Khalid Taha, who was ranked 25th. He lost to Darren Elkins, though, but that was a split loss, too, so there is that. His first pay-per-view fight, too, at 35 years old. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But yeah, it's a huge step up for him. For Leron Murphy, we're going to have him take on Yair Rodriguez now in February of 2022, which is kind of crazy to think we already have fights set up for the new year. Once we get there, but yeah, I mean, that's almost that's kind of crazy that it's I mean, technically it's only 4 or 5 months away, but it doesn't feel like it. But the next Ultimate Fighter recap is we're on to the quarterfinals now. We finally got a TKO as Georgie Izava of Team McGregor did beat Gazurski. Oh my god. Kazursko. Yeah, there it is. Kazursko. There we go. But he beat, as far as Georgie gets the win with a TKO. Thank God. And then Carlos Condit, yet again, tested positive PEDs. Listen, I love Carlos Condit, but you cannot be taking PEDs and failing drug tests back-to-back fights. Just can't happen, even at his big age. So even though he beat Santiago Ponzinibbio, even though he beat Max Griffin, and should be on a 2-fight winning streak. Actually, a 3-fight winning streak, rather. Can't happen. Can't happen, because that's another year gone. Another year gone, and we cut him. Cut him. It was free since he failed the drug test. Sucks. Sucks, because Carlos Condit rules. And I hate to do it. But it had to be done. We had to stop that man. And also, obviously, we know Zahelber, we already knew that his contract is ending, but because he's a part of the tough season still, I can't negotiate with him, because, yeah, I'll just say, oh, he's still filming the other reality TV show. So, yeah, as that's just going to be kept there, so I don't forget. But for the main event, Brandon Royval, Magomed Bibulatov, the flyweights in the main event. Of course, 5-round fight there. Zabit against Sodiq Yusuff, featherweight contest. I mean, Zabit hasn't really found his footing in the save. We'll see if he can get a huge win over Sodiq Yusuff. And for Sodiq Yusuff, my God, I mean, Zabit, is he still a top 10 guy? Yeah, still a top 10 featherweight. That'd be huge. That would be huge. Huge fight here. Peter Yan and Umar Nurmagomedov. That is a hell of a fight at 135. Might be the best fight on the whole card as far as off of ratings-wise. So that's going to be exciting. Paul Craig against Nasruddin Nazardenov as far as a light heavyweight contest. Another light heavyweight contest between Oleg Olenchev and Mikhail Olazurskik. Oh, yeah, that fucked that all up. But he's a ranked light heavyweight. I believe he's 21st right now. For, yeah, of course, kickboxing. A Polish background, of course. The name gave it away. But, Michal the Hammer looking to get a huge win there. As we'll go through the fucking analytics side of things now. It's two top 10 flyweights battling it out in the main event. Royval, of course, just coming off of his title fight loss to Alex Perez, of course, was the champion after knocking out Figueroa back in October of 2020. And, his first ESPN Plus fight since the Pantoja fight, which he 30-27 him, which is crazy to think about, obviously. But still, yeah, 29 years old. But he's a long way away for the, as far as taking on the Chechen in Magomed Gladiator Bibulatov. The wrestling Kimbo background, going to be huge for him. He does have a losing record in the UFC, which is still kind of crazy to think about. But 17-3 was an incredible flyweight as far as to come in as now a 5th in the UFC, 8th in the world. He did lose to Pantoja, so MMA math would dictate that this should be an easy win for him as far as for Brandon Royval. But he did beat Askarov, which that was a huge win back in March. Finished him, too, before the end of the first round. As far as his first top 5 guy, which I don't even, actually, Royval's not even a top 5 guy anymore. Yeah, he is. He is 4th. So, yeah, it's his first top 5 guy. It's a huge fight. It's a huge fight for sure. It's really close on the betting lines, though, as far as, that'd be a huge win for Magomed, but obviously Royval looking to get back into the title hunt, and that would be a huge win for him, for sure. And then for Zabit and Yodik Yusev, as far as Super Sodik Yusev, 6-0, hasn't lost yet, but this is his toughest challenge for sure against Zabit. Zabit's the favorite. He's coming in off of, wushu style, coming off of a loss to Renato Moicano, of course, is an absolute demon. Can't really fault him there. But him getting 30-27 by Mirsad Becic is still kind of crazy. But he's 30-27 on Allen, though, too, in the same breath. So it's kind of wild to think. His last ESPN Plus card was against Calvin Kattar, which he won by decision. We'd love to see him at least try and get a finish here. He's been on a 5-fight decision streak. It's not great. We'd love to see guys get finishes here, but Sodik Yusev, if there's someone that's going to get a finish in this fight, probably a good chance for him. But again, he's also been on a couple of decision wins. But this is his first guy. It's kind of crazy to think. Jeremy Stevens, I believe at the time of that fight, was 14th. Yeah, so, he had a top 15 win, but I would definitely say this is a tough challenge yet. Taking on a top 10 featherweight, a guy who has been there, he's had a lot of fights so far, but he's 12th right now, so it's not that crazy of a leap, but still, he's getting in there with a guy that was in that kind of same breath as him, as far as someone that was undefeated in the UFC, was on a hell of a run, but now 7-2 and might potentially be 7-3 or 8-2, depending on how that one plays out. Peter Yan, Umar Nurmagomedov. My God. This is a fun one, though. This is grappler versus boxer. Peter Yan and Umar. It's so goddamn close that it's minus 140 both ways. Incredible shit right here. Peter Yan, of course, I would have loved to see him get a run here in the save. Unfortunately, his first fight against Cejudo, he got knocked out, then he got heel hooked by Brett Johns under a minute. But he did beat Johnny Eduardo in the second round. That was back in May. The third fight of the year, so he's been pretty busy. We'll see how he does as far as against somebody like Umar Nurmagomedov. That is a tough fight. Of course, the undefeated Nurmagomedov, Khabib's cousin, and he beat Montel Jackson. He not only beat him, he beat the piss out of him. He 30-27 him for the most part. As far as a ranked bantamweight now, but this is a whole nother test for sure. We're throwing him into the fire with this one. It's kind of crazy. Peter Yan's not top 15 bantamweight in this, but it is what it is. And then Paul Craig, the Bear Jew, taking on Nazardinov as far as the Moscow Sambo fighter. This is going to be a fun fight. Of course, Paul Craig, a top 15 light heavyweight, but he's taking on somebody in Nazardine who is the favorite going in this fight, which, again, kind of crazy. Paul Craig, of course, I mean, the guy that can, he's got a tremendous Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but is, got some solid fucking hands on him. He choked out Thiago Santos. Of course, he lost to Little Nog, but Little Nog also was on PD, so there is that, but still, kind of crazy. He lost to him. Kenta Kimura went over Sam Alvey as well. Of course, he can win a lot of different ways. A triangle, Kimura, rear naked choke, armbar. If he's going to get a submission, this is a good chance for him against Nasruddin, who had Sambo background, but he's ranked 25th. He beat Nathan Reddy, but that was just a 25-second knockout in the at the fight night. I believe that was at Moscow as well. Yeah, so that was so back returning to Moscow. Taking on a ranked guy. This is definitely a step up in competition for him, but he's still the favorite. So we'll see how that plays out. And then for Oleg Olenchev, I don't know why it does not have a picture with. He's got a body picture, but he 18-6. 1-0. He beat Magomed Anikalov, one with the rear naked choke again back at that Moscow fight night. But he's taking on the hammer. Kickboxer versus Sambo fighter. Oleg's the favorite, which is not only that, he's a clear favorite at minus 340. Michel, though, he lost to Darko Stosic, but he beat Bogdan Guskov before that, and he's fought Alexander Radic as well before that, which that was obviously a Radic win. Yeah, but he's fought some tough guys. He's mainly been on ESPN Plus cards. This is his fourth one. Takes a break from the Fight Island cards. Still only 26, so he's still got a long ways to go, but he could be 500 in the UFC after tonight, or he'll get his fifth win and beat somebody in Oleg Olenchev, who is very, very tough. Prelims, though, what a main event. Chai Lewis Perry, Alexander Volkov, as, of course, Volkov. A lot of experience, but 4-3 here in the UFC. As far as 31-9 for Chai Lewis Perry, though, 3-2. Kind of crazy that he is almost catching up to Alexander Volkov when all of his fights have happened in this save here in the UFC. Of course, had a busy 2020. Had 4 fights. Ended out with a loss to Stefan Struve. Then he lost to Marcos Rogerio de Lima back in March. He's beaten Tom Aspinall and Todd Duffy. Both first-round finishes. And he also, the loss to Marcos Rogerio de Lima was crazy. They'll get knocked out in under a minute. 2 finishes in the first round that have not gone his way. Either way, I would say this is going to be a short one. For Alexander Volkov, though, he's coming off a loss to Walt Harris and Anthony Rumble Johnson. Hasn't had a win yet in the save, which is kind of crazy to think about. Of course, that was at the fight night card that was also in Moscow. I would hope he gets a win here tonight, to be honest. I mean, he's just so fucking talented. He's got to salvage this. In some way, that'd be great. He is a clear favorite. My God, a minus 890 favorite. This is a test for both guys, though. Test for both guys for sure. I would say Chai Lewis Perry still got a puncher's chance anytime he's in there, but it is not going to go well. As Abdul Subhan Alikhanov taking on Marvin Vettori. The debuting Alikhanov is taking on a tough one in the Italian Dream. Marvin Vettori is an underdog in this fight. But Alikhanov is right, though. Coming in as a debutee. Was an M1 guy. Had a couple of first-round finishes before this. But Marvin Vettori is a tough motherfucker. And that is a tough first fight. He is on a nice little 5-win streak. He's only got 1 submission finish. Other than that, or 2 submission finishes. The rest of them have been decision wins or losses. But he's fought some tough guys already, though. He's fought Israel Adesanya, Notorious Carlos Jr., Omar Akhmadov as well. And he just beat Omari Akhmadov as well, again, after the rematch loss to the majority draw, who was 14th then. It's a tough fight. Tough fight for Alikhanov. We'll see how the Italian Dream does, though, and maybe he could potentially jump into the top 20, maybe even the top 15, with a win here tonight. And for Bogdan Guskov, the Uzbekistan kickboxer, taking on Abdul Karim, the Chechen Lion, Idolov, the Moscow Russian fighter, of course, was undefeated in the UFC. Just had his last loss here, or his first loss here, rather, in his last fight against Eric Anders. That was back in February. First ESPN Plus card, taking on Bogdan Guskov. Of course, Guskov beat Mike Rodriguez in his last fight, but the Fight Island loss to Michel was tough to see. Would love to see him continue his TKO wins, or at least just getting finishes in the first round. His first ESPN Plus card as well. Should be a fun fight. He is the favorite too, which is kind of shocking. I thought for sure Abdul Karim would be the favorite in that one. As the King of Kung Fu, Muslim Salikov, taking on Cerudo. Jakul? Yeah, Jakul, the Moldova fighter, making his debut against somebody like Salikov, who is a fun stand-up guy. This is a fun fight. This is a very, very fun fight. 5-time World Sonata champ. First fight in the save, funny enough. I believe we had him scheduled for a fight at one point, but he got injured. I thought he did, at least. Looks like he didn't. Looks like we just haven't booked him. It's kind of crazy that it took 2 years for him to get a fight here, but we finally got one for him. He's the favorite. No surprise, really, for Cerudo as far as the so a KSW guy. He had a couple of brave CF wins here in the save. All TKO wins and all great and fantastic fights. So this should be a fun one for sure. And the Moldovians, though, I mean, they are some tough fuckers. So that's going to be a fun one in the prelim. And then Dmitry Wicked Machine Sonertsky taking on Amir Alabakari, as Alabakari, of course, the Thailand Greco-Roman wrestler who has yet to get a win. He is at AKA Thailand, which is very weird, but Curse Spot Fight Club for Dimitri. Amir is the favorite, but again, he's been the favorite a lot of times. He should have, Spivak at least was the higher rated fighter, so you can't really count against him there. It's crazy he lost to fucking Krokop. Got knocked out by Krokop in 2016, but the Ben Rothwell win, he got knocked the fuck out. Now, sure, Ben Rothwell was on PEDs. There was that. However, still kind of crazy to think that he got knocked out like that. This would be his first win if he can get it done here in the UFC. This is his first ESPN Plus card as well. Incredible Greco-Roman wrestler, but it just has not paid off for him. But for Dmitry Sonitsky, just lost to Todd Duffy back in April of last year. Got knocked out in the second round. His first ESPN Plus card as well. Yeah, it'd be a huge win for him if he can get it done. I just don't see it. Just don't see it. And for the main event, first time main eventing for both guys here, as far as Brandon Royval and Magmed Bibulatov. Or Magmed Bibulatov, rather. I don't know why I pronounce it like that. But Brandon Royval is the favorite on the Blurcast Stat Picks. No surprise. A former flyweight champion in the main event. Should be a fun fight, though. Should be a fun one. And then the battle of the two top 15 featherweights here is Zabit and Super Sodak Yousev. As far as Zabit has won 3 of his last 5 fights by decision. Sodak Yousev has won 4 of his last 5 fights by decision as well. Very, very close in the betting lines. 4-3. Zabit the slight favorite. That's going to be a tough one for sure. And we'll see if Sodak can keep the UFC undefeated streak going. For Peter Yan and Umar Nurmagomedov, though, my God, is this a crazy fight. This is going to be a tough one, I think, for Peter Yan, but if he can crack him one time standing, that might be it for Umar. Paul Craig and Nasruddinov, as far as Nasruddinov coming in as a significant weight disadvantage. He is the favorite on the Blurcast Staff Picks, but again, I will not count out Paul Craig. That motherfucker can get a finish out of nowhere, especially if it's on the ground. As Oleg Olekanchev taking on Michel the Hammer Olejerskit. Oh my God, I was fucked. Sorry, Polish people. I completely fucked that up. But he is the underdog, is the Hammer against Oleg, and he's looking to make it 2-0. Chai Lewis Perry and Alexander Volkov as the 5-inch reach advantage for Chai Lewis Perry. Again, I would always say he's got a puncher's chance, but if Volkov can get him down, that's got to be it for sure. We'll see, though. We shall see. As for Alikhanov against Marvin Vettori, Alikhanov, of course, making his UFC debut, but he is the big underdog in this one. Even though he's a top 25 ranked guy, he's taking on somebody in Marvin Vettori who is a tough motherfucker. That's going to be a tough fight for him. We gave him a tough one to begin his UFC career, as Bogdan Guskov against Abdul Karim Idolov. Surprisingly, Idolov, again, is not the Blurcast Staff Picks favorite. I'm surprised he's not the favorite on the betting line and by the Blurcast Staff Picks. But we'll see if Bogdan can get it done. As the King of Kung Fu Muslim Salikov against Ion Surdu. As Surdu, he has at least got one backer. But I would say Salikov will get this win here tonight. But I don't know. Again, he hasn't had a fight in about a year and a half. A little over a year and a half. But here he's finally got his fight. This is a huge moment, though, for him if he can get a win over a debuting fighter. And then for our opening contest, Dmitry Szynski, he has not won, or he's not won, rather, Jesus. He hasn't won since March of 2018. For Amir Alibakari, he could finally get his first win here in the UFC. But he has fucked up before, being the favorite, and has came out on a losing end. This might happen again here tonight. As Mark Otto's referee, cage side judges, got at least 30 pounds on him, too. I mean, this has got to be an easy win for Amir, you would think. But the Moscow fighter looking to get a big win as the underdog. Here we go. They touch gloves. Step in and strike. Alibakar, he connects the left hand. Oh my god, he nailed him with a vicious right cross. Knocked him down. Well, Dmitry might just do it. He does. I mean, Alibakari, I think we're at to cut him. I mean, that's crazy. This motherfucker can't win. What a win, though, for Dmitry Szynski, though. As he, praised the team at or Crate Post? Yeah, Crate Post Fight Club. It's very sponsored the Fancy Gamma Sport. So what a win, though. I'm sure the fucking Russian audience are loving that. They are jumping up and down, ecstatic for us. I mean, what a way to kick off the show. As for Muslim Salikov and Cerudu, we'll see. As far as for Mark Goddard, again back out there, cage side judges. We'll see how the Russian fighter does against the Moldovan. Surdu, as he's coming in off starting the strike exchange, but he gets caught with two left hands off the counter. He's letting him fly, though. Went for the big head kick, too. Yeah, he's swinging for sure. There comes Salikov looking for a jab. Doesn't find the mark on the right hook, though. Nice counter here from Zerdu. Left jab and a leg kick to the rib cage. Meeting the center again. Oh my god, 5 quick punches for Zerdu. He might be a fucking problem at middleweight. This is kind of crazy. Comes again and strikes, so nothing really lands. Oh, caught him off guard with a feint. Here comes a counter. With a left jab, but a right hook that's ducked. Quick left straight right from Zaladov. And here comes a left round kick to the body again. After a 5-punch combination, which 2 of them land. I'd say he won that round. That's a good round, though. Oh, no, they're going to give it to Zalikov. Didn't feel like it. I guess he did land the power strike, but I don't know, man. So, dude looked good. He looked good out there. I'd say it's still close. Oh, my God. Went for the head kick. He landed it. My God. After the 2 jabs are off target. And Zalikov tried to return the favor of the head kick, but he couldn't get it. Oh, my God. And Zalikov is hurt. The head kick caught him. Went for the knee strike. Able to, circle out of it, though, and able to regain composure and maybe get his wits about him. My God, that could have been it right there. Zerdu comes in with a couple of combinations here. 2 quick punches and a leg kick. There's a right hand. Zolikov, I mean, oh my lord. What a counter from Zalikov. Knocked him down, looking to finish the fight, and he does. What a fucking fight. Unreal. Unreal. Muslim. King of Kung Fu Zalikov getting the win in the second round. I mean, we've had some great fights already. 2 for 2 tonight, as he gives a name check to everyone at Burkut FC officer, responsible all fans, family, and supporters as well. It's Bogdan Guskov against Abdul Karim Idolov. Sambo versus kickboxer should be an exciting one. So far tonight, it has been all, and I mean all, fucking Moscow. And we're gonna, or at least all Russian. Maybe not intentionally all Moscow as far as with Zalikov. But man, here comes a right hand. That lands hard after a jab. And now Idalov's got him in a grapple. Tried to, at least, it looked like. Oh, but as far as Guskov is the one pushing the pace, 2 jabs, right punches avoided. He lightened him up for sure. Idalov's just trying to get a hold of him. But he still can't take the initiative. Oh, here comes a head kick, though. Caught it. Looking for the takedown. Oh, just drives him against the cage. Damn. Idalov's not as great as a grappler as I thought he was going to be against a kickboxer like Guskov, but it is what it is. And now they're still separated and standing, and now here comes another takedown attempt. But oh, here comes a right cross. Knocks down Idolov. Could he finish him here in the first? And he does. Bogdan Guskov gets the win. As, yeah, that could have been a boring fight, the way that was going, but thank God Bogdan Guskov finished him before the end of the round. Good win. And he wants Carl Moore next. Thanks for connected to Red Devil Fight Club. Always very responsive, all of his friends, family, and supporters as well. It's a tough fight here, though. 2 top 25 middleweights battling it out. The Italian Dream, Marvin Vettori, and Abdul Sapan Alekhanov. As Mark Arden's referee, Kate Sad judges, and Alekhanov, of course, the Moscow Russian fighter. The winning streak's over for the Russians, but maybe they can get it going again here. As they touch gloves, oh man, went for the big right hand to kick it off. Not happening, though. Vettori's trying to come in close. He's got him in the clinch now, trying to slam him. Slammed him. Oh my God, fast elbow strike to the head. Jesus Christ. Trying to sweep him. That's not happening. Now trying to pass. He does so, but it's only half guard. Went for a slicing elbow. Missed it. Here comes some separation. Now looking for the scramble. But Vettori just able to grab a side control. Now an armbar, and he got him. Well, how about that? Marvin Vettori making light work at Alekhanov in another first round finish. This card has been pretty fucking lit. As he praises his team at King's MMA, all of his very responsive, all of his fans are going to support him as well. What a win, and he's going to a local club here in Moscow. He's inviting everyone to drop in and show up for the winning fighter. As our main event, the prelim, hard to believe we're already here. Alexander Volkov, Chai Lewis Perry. Boy, oh boy. A hell of a main event of our prelim. Minus 890 favorite for Volkov, and he will look to try and get it back in the Russian fighter's way. Volkov again with a counter, or with a counter rather, for the first time. Counters a right hook with a left jab and a right cross. Oh man, quick kick to the lead leg. And Volkov doing a good job, at least going with a different variety. Shiloh's Perry looking for the head kick. 4 out of 5 punches, missed the high kick though. I mean, Shiloh's Perry, he's still in there for sure. He's getting outstruck right now, but he's not been rocked. He hasn't went down or anything. Now Volkov 3 punches and a leg kick out of a flurry. Volkov looking at the clock, noticing, hey, maybe you got a little bit more time left to work here. There's the jab and a right hook. He won the round, but man, as far as heavy favorite, probably very happy with that first round. I would still say again, Shiloh's Perry, he's got a puncher's chance if he can land one. There's a right cross. No, that might have been it after the jab. But there's a jab, missed the right hook. He's starting to light him up a little bit now. There's a left jab, missed the right hand. Nice roundhouse kick, though. I only rocked him with the roundhouse kick. Damn, another head kick, down he goes, and he's going to finish the fight here. Tough break for Chai Lewis Perry. At least he survived into the second. But Alexander Volkov getting the win. 32nd win. Tough break for Chai Lewis Perry, though. Very, very tough. We'd like to get him his next fight, would be maybe a favorite for him, since he took this crazy underdog fight. But for Oleg Olenchev and Michal, the Hammer, the Polish Hammer. Nah, as far as he's just a hammer. The kickboxing light heavyweight, looking to get a win here for Poland. As far as for Oleg, he's looking to kick off the main card with a win for the Russian fighters. Oh, wow, they weighed in the same, but Lowenchev is a little bit bigger now. So here we go. They touch gloves. Walking them down. 2 count of left hands from Lowenchev. Michal, jab lands. but evades the big left to the body. And Olenchev, rather. It's Olenchev now with a 1-2. Yeah, with a left, great left hook, rather. Jesus, great left hook. Olenchev dodging left hand, counterattacks with the right hand after the jab. Olenchev with another counter. His counter striking has been great tonight, slipping past the left hook with a left jab and a solid right. 2 counter left hands to Olenchev, 1-2. Oh my god, there's a stiff head kick, though, from the hammer. Rocked him, dropped him. Looking to finish the fight here in the first. And he does. What a win for the Polish light heavyweight. And he gets a massive, massive win as an underdog, too. For Oleg Olenchev. Tough break there, being a favorite like that to drop to jaw. But especially, no fight camp or anything like that, but he didn't need it. He just needed one head kick to change that fight. It's Paul Craig and Nasruddinov against Paul Craig. This is going to be a fun fight, though. I got a good feeling about it. Okay, so we haven't had a bad fight yet, and I don't think this one's going to be any different. Loud ovation for the Moscow fighter. 10-1. Looking to make it 11-1 by Paul Craig with a jab. There's a nice straight right hand that lands hard from Nasruddin. Counters the right hand with a good right hook, though, from Craig. 2 kind of jabs. 1-2 from Nasruddin doesn't land. There's a right cross that lands hard, though, from Nasruddin. And Nasruddin now with some right hands absorbed on the gloves. Surprise no one's even went for a grapple or a takedown. It's just been a striking battle. Jab, and then a straight right from Nasruddin. Left jab missed the right hook. Craig with the left jab, right hand absorbed on the gloves, though. 2 kind of left hands from Craig. Flurry of punches from Nasruddin. Coming in, two of the 3 rather hit home, and then nothing but air on the big right. Off target with a jab. Right hand from Craig. 1-2. Quick left, straight right from Nasruddin. Left hand from Craig. Final minute. Dodges the right hand. Counterattacks with a nice right hook. 2 counter jabs. Body kick now. Get at the step left jab, though, is Nasruddin. Left cross from Craig. Oh my lord. Massive right hook on the jaw. Down he goes. Will he finish him before the end of the round? He does not. Gets saved by the bell. Obviously, that's his round. Boy, Paul Craig got saved there. Counter jab. 1-2 doesn't land either blow. How neither fighter really land anything here. Now back into the pocket here is Nasruddin. Oh, got caught with a feint. Went for the big right hand. Nothing midair on it, but he lands 3 quick punches off the good hand speed. Misses a counter jab. Misses a couple of counter... Jesus Christ. Misses a couple of jabs. Then hits the left round kick to the body. There's a great right hook from Nasruddin. Neither fighter really land anything now. Oh, here comes a nice right hook off the counter. Yeah, not this is Nasruddin's round. Oh my god, crunching right hook. Still, Paul Craig is still pushing forward, though. Missed the right hook, gets kind of a low kick to the leg. Oh my god, counters the right hand with a quick left jab and a nice right hook. He's probably broken his nose now. But Paul Craig's not stopping. Left kick to the body. Vicious right cross after the jab, and down he goes. God damn, he put up a hell of a fight, though, did Paul Craig. Nasruddin is just him. That is a great, great performance. Very, very impressed by that one. Is Peter Yan and Umar Nurmagomedov. My God, what a fight. 2 completely different styles. This is definitely striker versus grappler, for sure. We'll see who comes out on top here. As, oh my God, Peter Yan went for the vicious right hand to the 4 quick punches, but missed the last big shot. He is counter-striking, and it's working real well until Umar gets that takedown. Oh boy. Yeah, Peter Yan, you're in deep shit here. Oh, went for the scramble. Ends up on his back. Wow, Peter Yan's in control, on top, inside control. Oh, did he stand up? Yep, good call. Peter Yan's got a great strategy already. Right hook to the body. So yeah, he knows that he can outstrike him. Might as well keep it standing. Left jab and a roundhouse kick to the body. Leg kick now. God damn, flurry of punches comes in. 5 of them at home, but Umar avoids the big punch. But here comes the takedown again. Can't get the single leg, so got him against the cage. Suplex, got him. And he's got his back. Oh, that's the end of the round, though. Well, I mean, Umar at least was getting takedowns, but Peter Yan, my God, he was lighting the boy up standing. Yeah. Yeah, he looked good. He looked good for sure. Glancing both a high kick, though, from Umar. Jab and a good right hand. Oh, and he rocked him. Oh, big right hook again. Damn, went for the big right hand, but he's able to slip past it to the last possible second. Umar's still hanging in there. He's got a heart of a champion for sure. Now he's got the single leg. See what he can do on top. He hasn't really been able to do a whole lot here. And now he loses control. And now he loses out on the scramble. Peter Yan's on top. But again, he just, loses control. Here comes the scramble. Again, just drives him against the cage. Now Peter Yan might get suplexed here. He does. Big suplex. Some right hands again. Pounds away some rights. I think Umar might have won this round. Kind of crazy after he got rocked like that. But he was dominating the round after he got knocked out. This is 1-1 going into the third. It's a crazy fight. And maybe even someone gave him the first. You never know. As far as on the scorecard, looking to shoot in. Left hand, right to the body. Peter Yan's starting to exchange here. Looking for the takedown. He's got him again. Umar just has that motor about him. Tough guy to put away. If he's stuck on top here, but Herb Dean's going to separate him. I'm about to say, this is exactly what Umar needed. Here comes a good right hook off the counter from Peter Yan. Beauty of a straight right. He's landing pretty good now. Connects the jab. Umar avoids the kick to the body, though. Counters right in with a low kick. Damn, another takedown from Umar. He might have stole the round with that one. It might just be 29-28 Umar Nurmagomedov. Oh, they gave it to fucking Peter Yan. That is crazy. 29-28 30 Sal Diamato. Oh my god, brother. What are you smoking, buddy? Oh my lord. I'm not too upset with Peter Yan winning. He did land some powerful shots there in the third, but it's just kind of crazy to me. I thought for sure Umar won the second. Third round, I think he got it at the end, but it was the first round though. I still say was Peter Yan's round. That one's clear. I think the second one's clear as well for Umar, but wild. So tough break for Umar. Loses like that. 14-1. Now on his pro record, but 16-3 for Peter Yan. What a win. What a fight, though. That was incredible. That did a lot better than I anticipated, for sure. As he praised his team at Tiger Muay Thai, is very responsive. All the fans are going to support him. No finish, but fuck, with a fight like that, didn't really need it. Zabit versus Sodiq Yusuff, our co-main event, the Wushu Russian fighter, taking on Super Sodiq Yusuff, and here we go with a touch of gloves. The 6'1" featherweight will always be just a towering featherweight in there. Zabit trying to get him with a jab, but catches him with the right hook, though. Doing pretty good striking, though. But here comes a counter from Sodiq Yusuff with a kick to the lead legs. Misses the spin kick after the jab lands. There's a jab and a spin kick to the body again. Yeah, Zabit doing a pretty good job with the strikes. Now into the pocket. Jabs wide. Hits him with a body kick, though. Still coming forward. Yusuff with a counter jab. The leg kicks on the Yusuff, though, has been pretty interesting to see. Oh, well, as far as he's, Yusuff's trying to make a miss now. Starting to move a little bit more elusive. He's still going for those leg kicks, though. Oh, my God, went for the big head kick. That could have been a fight in there if that would have landed. Jab from Yusuff, comes short on the body kick. There's a quick punch to the right hook, though, from Zabit. Zabit's looking really, really good. Here comes a left hook now. Dodges the right hand and counterattacks the left jab and a right hook. That's ducked, though. Oh, my God. Here comes a counter from Zabit again with two jabs followed by a low kick. Incredible round. Incredible round for Zabit. If, oh my, right hook's blocked. I thought he was going to rock him with that one. 3 quick punches. Zabit, great movement here. And now here comes a countering the right hand with a right head kick that did some damage. Rocked him. Big shot. Uppercut. God damn. Big right hand again. Stops the fucking fight. Oh my God. Poor Sodiq Yusuff. Mark God, I let him get fucking killed. I mean, Zabit came in on a mission to destroy that dude. Lord have mercy. He thanks all of his sponsors, all of his fans too. I would love to see him get a fight team. And our main event now, the 5-round flyweight battle. Brandon Royval, the former champ, taking on Magomed Bibulatov, the Gladiator. This is going to be an interesting one, because these guys can go the full 5 rounds. Sal Diamato, again, they're a fucking judge. I'm sure he'll fuck this up if it does go the distance. Left jab from Bibulatov, misses the right hook, though. Here comes a right jab and a round kick to the body from Royval. Misses a couple jabs, hits the right cross. Right kick to the ribcage after the right jab from Royval. Oh, here comes a counter. Royval coming in with a left round kick to the body. Doesn't connect, though, after the right jab. Nice straight left hand lands hard. Royval looking pretty good. Into the pocket. Right jab, but avoids the setup kick there to the body. Bibulatov with the left hand exchange. 1-2. Bibulatov was equal to it. 1-2 from Bibulatov. Great punch here from Royval. Then lands a great left hook. And Bibulatov looking at the clock here. He knows that the time's running out for him in the first. I would probably say Royval won that one. Just off of vibes. And I felt like he landed more strikes. He did. Yeah. Felt like he did more damage too. As far as second round, Bibulatov knows that his wrestling is going to be really, really good in this one. Comes in already, but it's a scramble. Damn. Royval on top, inside control. That's crazy. Look for the armbar. Defends it, though. Look for the Kimura. That also gets defended. Oh, he got caught, rather. Oh, my God. It's in deep. Oh, he managed to pop his arm free. My God. That could have been bad, but he's still inside control as Royval. Kimura again. Doesn't get it this time. They stand him up. 3-punch combination there from Royval. Great hand speed. None of them landing, though, but Bibulatov with a straight left. Obviously, he won that round, too. Wow, they're going to give that to Bibulatov? Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. There's only 3 submissions. Really, Royval didn't do a whole lot on top. But, I mean, Bibulatov only landed the takedown, which is kind of crazy. He passed guard. I would say it's 2018 Royval, but that second round, I guess, was a whole lot of nothing. It felt like at least Royval was in control and doing more. Misses all the strike combinations in with a body kick. Counter left hand from Bibulatov. Right jab misses the vicious left hand. Misses the left hand exchanges to Bibulatov. Connects with the jab, misses the left kick to the body. Into the pocket. Right hand misses the big left hand. Steps in the strike. Feint. Caught him with a vulnerable shot here with a right kick to the body. Oh my God, right cross from Bibulatov. Still going back and forth of both guys here. Here comes a right handless kick to the body after the counter. Yeah, Royval's striking has been really, really good tonight. There's another roundhouse kick to the body. Those body shots, really, for sure, have been major. Royval breathing a little heavier now. Back into the pocket. Roundhouse kick to the body, fails to land. And Bibulatov, again, looking at that clock, he's got to really know that he's probably down now 3 rounds than none. He's going to have to get a finish in the 4th and 5th round. Not good. Not good at all, but Royval's looking good with that good left hand. Crazy. 4th round, great left hook off the counter from Royval. Left hook, or left jab rather, from Bibulatov. Misses to find the mark on the right hook. Here comes a jab and a low kick from Royval. Nice little 1-2. Royval with the counter with the left hand. Spin kick to the ribs from Royval. 1-2 from Bibulatov. Slipping past the right hook attempt and attacks with a right jab and another right round kick to the body. These body shots have been crazy. Royval with a counter again. Right jab with the left cross misses. Bibulatov getting tired. Spin kick misses, but he hits the right hand. Corner's trying to get in, put the battery in his back, if you will, for Bibulatov, but it's not working out. Left jab, right hand absorbed on the gloves. Here comes a right jab and a spin kick to the body again. Boy, oh boy. Bibulatov at least trying to go for a grapple now. He's trying something, but there's a left hand that lands hard after 3 quick punches. Cut him as well. Nice jab and a left hook from Royval. I mean, he's just been a world-class striker tonight. Counters the right hand with a roundhouse kick to the body. The body shot counters. Another right kick to the ribs. Bibulatov at least goes for a late takedown, but he's not going to do anything with that. Yeah, Bibulatov needs a finish for sure. Oh my lord, here comes the beautiful left uppercut. Down he goes. Could finish him here. Looking for the Kimura now after punching down on him, and he got him. Wow. What a performance from Brandon Royval. He looked incredible tonight. Might be the next flyweight champion. He might get his belt back with that win there. Thanks everything to Team Quest, all of his various sponsors, all of his friends, family, and supporters as well. Hell of a card, though. Didn't get a lot commercial-wise because we aired everything on ESPN. But, man, everything was good to great to decent. You can't really beat that. I felt like they were hoeing on the Zabit Sodak Youssef fight, but that's just me. He had decreased our popularity in a bunch of fucking places. Performance bonus for Royval, for Zabit, for Jan and Umar, and for Nasruddin. Trying to think who else. Marvin Toy looked really good too tonight. So did Dimitri. Yeah, I think that'll do it. That still made about 500K. Not bad, not bad. A couple of people. Actually, a good handful of people. 8 people made over 100,000. So that's nice. Good shit, good shit. And there's Rising the card. Alrighty. As that will do it, though, for episode 75. Thank you all for watching. As we are looking, as far as for the next fight, I believe we're going to be... I was thinking it was the fight night in Ohio, but I don't think it's actually this month. I think it's the next month as that card, which that's a hell of a main event. Junior Dos Santos with Stipe Miocic 3. The trilogy fight in the main event. That's going to be crazy. And as course, as far as this is his first fight for Stipe since his loss to John Jones. And, him and Dos Santos, man, Junior Dos Santos has been going on a tear in this save. He's been incredible. But yeah, next fight night. Oh, it's the Netherlands card. That's right. We're going to see some Dutch kickboxers. It's our main event. Anthony Johnson and Stefan Struth. What a main event. Also, Anthony Pettis and Paul Felder on the card. Going to be a fun one. Fun little fight night. Then we got the pay-per-view in London with Taboria and Holloway. Then we got the fight night in Ohio. Oh, it's an ABC card. It's not a fight night. Never mind. That's going to be crazy. So yeah, that's going to be a crazy fight. And then the Derek Lewis, John Jones pay-per-view. Then a fight island. Then we're going to Japan, California, ESPN Plus card. And then 268, which will be Roy McDonald versus Kamaru Usman. We haven't picked it as the name yet, but that's what it's probably going to be. As well, we got Curtis Blades and Cyril Gahn on that card. And the ending out the year with the New York card, at least right now, we haven't had a penciled-in main event. But there's some big fights on the horizon for sure. And we will catch you guys next time for the Fight Night card over in the Netherlands. Take care, everyone.